not bad. I hope y'all haven't been waiting long. Always like to get a good cardio session in before I go in and lift my weights. So why don't you come on inside with me so I can give away another key ingredients on how to be ripped at 50. Come on. Hambrick here, physically fit and ripped at 50. I'll tell you what, I should have your attention if I'm 50 years old and I'm carrying around this six-pack right here. So hopefully I've got your attention. Now, let's talk about the key word today, cardio. Cardio is the most hated word in all of fitness. Why? Because all we do is think about running when we mention cardio. And then all of a sudden we have those flashbacks to where we were in middle school and high school, running every single day for the coach. For what? Behavior problems, grades, losing that Friday night game. We're punished by running. And so we have a bad reflection of running. But there's more to cardio than just running. There are so many other options. And I know when we get at our age, 50 years old, then we come up with the excuses. We come up with the excuses of bad knees, bad ankles, bad hips, tendonitis, aching, hurting. But I'll tell you what, I'm tired of excuses. Why? Because I could use those same excuses if I want to. I've had 5 major knee surgeries. I've had ACL reconstruction. I've had 2 ankle surgeries. And also on top of that, I'm proud to say I'm a cancer survivor also. So let's put the excuses off to the side and let's get to it. Now I'm gonna talk about what I do every day. Now, my level of cardio is a little more intense. Why? Because I've been doing it hardcore for about 12 years. I run anywhere from 8 to 12 miles a day. I do anywhere from an hour to 2 hours of cardio per day also. But I break that up during the day. I don't just do it all at once. Before work, I run about 3 miles. During my lunch period, I run about another 2 miles. And then at night, my wife and I go out in the garage where we have an elliptical and we also have a treadmill, and we have an hour cardio session every night after dinner. We sit out there, we do a bonding time, we talk about the kids, we talk about work, and we sit there with our big screen TV in the garage and we watch our favorite recorded shows before we go to bed every night. Now my level of cardio has not always been where it's at. Like I've said in my past videos, when I was 38 years old, I weighed anywhere from 225 pounds to 232 pounds. I could barely complete a mile without just almost dying. Now, when I started my cardio off years ago, I started off slow. I started off with walk for weeks until I built that mileage up walking. And then I went from there and I gradually started running. And then I went from there to where I could walk long distances at one time. And now I can consistently run mile after mile without getting winded. Now the problem with a lot of people when they first start cardio, especially at first of the year, they all start off and they go gun-ho. And so for that first week, when they all are doing that New Year's resolution and everything, they're all sore, tired, fatigued, and they're burnt out before they ever get started. When you first start your cardio, I know you've probably been sitting back on the couch for years, sitting behind the desk and the computer for years. You've got to gradually work back into it. You got to take baby steps, you got to take it slow. My suggestion is you just start off with a nice walk in the afternoon. Build that mileage up until you get comfortable enough where you can do a run walk. Then do some run walks for a while. And then gradually you're going to work up to where you can run a few miles without having to walk. And then gradually keep that cardio consistent every single day along with a well-balanced diet, and you're going to burn a lot of calories, you're going to get that metabolism going, and you're going to finally find that figure and that physique that you've been looking for years, or that you once had when you were at a younger age, and you can find it again at 50 years old. Now the nice thing about a gym, they offer so many different options when it comes to cardio. For example, you got the elliptical. The elliptical machine is a low impact, no impact at all. I always go with the quick start. I like to do the manual start, and I like to control the tension, the speed, all on my own. Now there are some programs that are already preloaded that you can use and follow also. But this is a great one. Get the arm workout, get the leg workout, working the glutes, hams, and quads. All right, another machine for great cardio is the row machine. This is one of the CrossFit favorite machines to burn calories on, to get the heart rate up and going. It's a simple row machine. You're also able to work the legs, upper body at the same time. Now you've got the stair stepper. To me, this is one of the scariest machines in the gym. Why? Because it just kills you. I'll tell you what, it's an extreme workout. My wife will use this on level 20 for an hour and a half. Me, I can only go about level 10 for about 15 to 20 minutes max. This really kills the glutes, the hamstrings, and the quads, and it's a great cardio workout. One of the best in the gym. Another option of cardio, the lap pull. You can get laps in. It's a great low impact cardio aerobic activity that you can do daily, especially if you got those joint aches, you've had hip replacement, knee replacement, another alternative right here to your cardio. And another option to cardio is always your stationary bicycle. Make sure you have the seat high enough for you. You can also do the quick start, and you can always manually control the tension all on your own. Now the treadmill. This is my favorite piece of equipment in the entire gym. This treadmill here has a nice thick rubber surface that helps with the impact. Takes the impact off the joints and the ankles. Now I will average on this treadmill probably about an hour a day, and I'll average anywhere from about 5 to 6 miles per workout on this treadmill. Now, nice thing about the treadmill, I work it manually when it comes to the speed. I can incline it, I can decline it, and I love it. Now, on an average, if I'm running on an average of a 10-minute mile at 180 pounds, I'm gonna burn about 170 calories. At 180 pounds, at a 15-minute walking mile, I'll burn about 100 calories. So, as you can tell, if you're running, you're gonna burn more calories than you are walking. But I'll tell you what, if walking is your thing, you just keep on walking, because I'd much rather burn 100 calories walking than not burn any calories at all. For all you older guys out there that are still competitive, you can't go wrong with a game of basketball. A nice pickup game of basketball offers tons of cardio exercise for all ages. I have shown you so many different options to different types of cardio, from high impact, low impact, competitive team games, tons of cardio. But I'll tell you what, none of it's gonna work unless you finally decide to get out of that office chair, get off that couch at night, go out there. No matter what it is, you find what works for you, you stick with it, and you're gonna see success. I don't care if it's 2 days a week, 3 days a week, or you're like me and you do cardio, some type of cardio, 7 days a week. But the first thing is, and the biggest thing you've got to do, is get up. Just go and do it and find what works for you. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And let's start getting some cardio in each day. Now it's time for me to go get mine in.